home. I'll let y'all fill in the room. I'm out here at Stone Mountain. I had to meet some of my security team out here. So I came out here. Was thinking if I was gonna climb the mountain now or not. Let me see hold up. What's going on with y'all? Anybody made it up in here yet? Want to talk about this media yesterday, man. Where's the chat at? I haven't gone live on my phone. Okay, I see the live. I see some of y'all in the chat. What's going on? Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good? All right. All right. Y'all hear me? Yeah, man. So y'all heard about this? I don't know if y'all heard. It's all over TikTok. Let me just say this first of all. When shit go down, the best social media site to go to for news is TikTok. Instagram has got a bunch of people lying on there about what they're doing with their lives. I really don't mess with Instagram much. It's kind of boring at this point. YouTube is for long form videos. So you get the long form videos on YouTube. But TikTok, if you want some quick news, TikTok is a place to be. But anyway, y'all, a meteor hit Georgia yesterday. Such an impact that canceled a lot of flights. Cambada was supposed to come. All the flights to Atlanta damn near was canceled yesterday because of this meteor. Yeah, so it's interesting. It's interesting. It hit 2 days before Stone Mountain. It's interesting that it hit a place. They said it hit a place called Blacksville. It went to Blacksville, Georgia. It wanted to go to Blacksville, Georgia. Now I passed through South Carolina. A couple of states seen it. But yeah, if you was in South Carolina, where did it land though? There's actually footage. It went through a roof. It went through a roof. It went through somebody's roof in Georgia. It broke up and went through, I think they said it was the size of a tennis ball. So for a meteor to make it through our atmosphere, not break up, because there's shit that goes on with the belt and all that where it breaks up, for it to make it all the way down here to somebody's roof. Wow. Shit, I wish I could have found that meteor, man. I wonder. I gotta look at some more stories, man. I think they caught it on the ring cams that you have in front of your house. That's how they caught it on one of those. But yeah, if it went through the roof, it should be the homeowner's property, right? Them folks come at your door. They're like, let me see what you got. They'll say shit like, it's dangerous. It's it could potentially harm somebody. It could potentially cause whatever. They'll come up with all types of excuses. But yeah, it's just interesting, y'all. We never seen nothing. The meteorologists, they saying, I think that's the right term. Saying this is the brightest one they ever seen during the daytime. Have you seen the footage? It doesn't. You would think it's fake. It's artificial intelligence, but it's dead real. It was a fireball in the sky. And you heard it. I heard it something, the rumbling, the thunder during the daytime. And I kept saying, oh, it's about to rain. But it never rained. It never rained. It never rained. But Georgia's popping, we talk about solar flares, right? We've been talking for years about solar flares. I mean, the meteors is coming now. So, things are being activated. Things are being turned on. There's something, it came all the way from space to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Landed in Georgia. So y'all make your way out to Georgia tomorrow. The energy is active. That's the sign. That's the sign of all signs, y'all. That is the sign of all signs. Somebody said, look up mounds. uh, look up mounds in Blacksville, Georgia. Okay. Can you tell me, Taja Ray? So what's the deal with the mounds in Blacksville, Georgia? What can you tell me about that? Yeah, yeah. Somebody said, Rich, they're gonna say it's radioactive. Yeah, that's exactly what they'll say. Oh, the Kolomoki mounds. Oh shit, dang, y'all putting me on the game. Okay. I gotta ask I can ask what's the brother name that used to come on my show? The indigenous brother that what's his name? Shit. Oh, the older brother. Damn, he ain't been on the show in a while. I forget his name. Oh, the older brother. Damn, what's his name? Sunrise? No, I don't know. I forget his name. But damn, I forget the brother name. Sunhorse, yeah, Kwame Sunhorse. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to talk to Kwame Sunhorse about that. He might be in the chat today. Damn, my phone is looking dark now. Yeah, Kwame Sunhorse. And yeah, I heard about the hailstorm in Florida. The hailstorm in Florida. I heard about that. I heard about that. Heard about that. So, somebody said, "Are you on the site now, site, bro?" Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I'm over here now. I'm about to leave though. Like I said, I just came over here. I don't know if y'all just got here, but I just came here to meet my security. But I think that, you know, and some of the conspiracy theorists, and I don't like that name because the conspiracy theorists turn out to be true a lot of times. But, a lot of folks saying that it wasn't a meteor, it was a missile because of what's going on with Iran. So that's another theory going around, floating around, that it was a missile because it made a sonic boom. It made, like I'm telling y'all, this shit was real. This shit was real. You heard it. You heard it. Thunder, no storm. Fireball in the sky during the daytime, never seen before in Georgia. Seen across several states, South Carolina, Georgia. So yeah, I mean, it was it's nothing to be taken lightly, man. And if we are who we say we are, then we need to start activating some things within us when we see these signs and symbols. You know? Somebody said it's one of us. It's not a... Nah, I fuck with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, somebody said we about to make the earth shake tomorrow. Yeah, we are. We are. We are. It's gonna be beautiful. Once again, family, we linking up 5:45 in the morning. Or as Blue Pill would say, 5:44. I want to make the way up the mountain before the sun come up. Sun will probably start coming up around 6 something, 6:30 or something like that. But I want to make our way up there before then. Oh man, it's hard talking on this phone and climbing this mountain. I know Blue and Red got some things going on tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pass through. I might not. Got a lot of things to do today. But like I said, man, they canceled Camboda's flight, man. They wasn't playing out there, man. They said, hell no, we ain't flying in Atlanta. the pilots was like, hell no. We ain't going to Atlanta. Shit. Meteors and shit flying in the sky. We ain't taking that chance. So they said they canceled that shit. But he's trying to get a flight today. And we'll see what happened with that. I hope nobody else is having issues with their flights. Oh man, let's see what y'all talking about. Somebody on another channel said Nibiru was in our orbit. And somebody said agreeing with the missile strike thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna go with the meteor. I'm gonna say it was a meteor. I don't blame anybody for saying it was a missile though. Somebody said it was a meteor, but it got intercepted. And that's what we seen or whatever. But I don't know. But I like building with y'all because you know, like y'all telling me mad things in the chat. Now we all live in different parts of the world, so we all privy to different information about what's going on, and we know that they're not gonna really tell us what's going on. So like somebody told me to look up the mounds. Like the meteor hit was in Blacksville, Georgia. So I'm gonna look up the mounds out there. Oh man, it's mountain. Talking on his phone and being on his mountain. But yeah, and Black don't tell the Moors to hit Blacksville. The Moors, you know, the Moors gonna tell that media that Black means you know, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm messing with y'all with the Moors. Shout out to the Moors. But oh man, it had a tail behind it, so probably a comet. Yeah, it did have a tail. Did have a tail. Somebody said it randomly got dark at 4 p.m. here in Georgia yesterday. Yeah, it did get yeah, that's what I'm saying. It got, I heard thunder, didn't rain. The sky got mad dark. I seen that. You're absolutely right. See, this is why we gotta talk to each other. Sky got mad dark, right? So I'm like, oh shit, it's about to rain. I immediately started thinking, well, damn, I hope it don't rain tomorrow or whatever. But the sky got mad dark, then just got light. Then it got daytime. It was daytime again. So, yeah. Whew, then the sun is out here. Somebody said, didn't someone say be careful, don't fly this year? Yeah, they've been saying that for the last couple of years. You got to use your discretion. I wouldn't say fly all the time. I'm flying though, you know. People say don't drive. I done heard people say don't do all types of shit. I'm fly. I'm flying. I'm getting ready to fly to New York next month. But yeah, just got to use your discretion, you know. This is why it's so important we be in tune with our spirit. Because, you know, that's the ultimate. You know, I hear what people say, but the main person you should listen to is your higher self. And that's the main person or thing or spirit you should be listening to. And shout out to everybody that gives us advice. A lot of the things B-Dell said about the planes was right. That's one of the things, people that talk about the planes is B-Dell. You got to be careful. Definitely got to be careful, but just use your discretion. See, when we climb this mountain tomorrow, it won't be as hot because the sun won't be out yet. It'll probably be a little cool. And it's cool on the top of the mountain. So it'll be a little cool. But for y'all who's coming out tomorrow, make sure y'all bring water to be hydrated, all right? Make sure y'all bring water. But just giving y'all an idea of what this mountain entails. I done did it a lot of times, so it's not that difficult for me, but this sun is out here. This sun is sunning, as they say. Whew, man. Take a break. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to tell y'all, it was just interesting to me that the media hit 2 days. Meteor hit 2 days before the Stone Mountain trip. Just gives us extra boost of energy in Georgia, man. Extra boost of energy in Georgia. Letting us know that things are being activated, things are going on. The cosmos is popping. And I definitely think that we influence what goes on cosmically a lot, you know. And I said this on several shows. A lot of people wait for the solar flares to happen, and then they talk about activation from solar flares. And I just, you know, that's true. But I just want to remind people that I want us to be activated to see the solar flares and to see all the like. I want us to start embracing, just like as above, so below. As below, so above. And I talk about this. I just did hold on, y'all. Oh, man. I just did a show with Billy and Rod on my Patreon. And I was asking them about was as above, so below. A mistranslation. It wasn't originally as below, so above. I wondered that for years. That concept always just, that thought, should I say, always comes to my mind, that it should be as below, so above. And, it's nothing to argue about with people. It's just something, how you just got shit that interests you in your mind. That's just something that always interests me. I mean, God, this sun is out here, boy. Man. But yeah, it just creates a different mind frame. A lot of us could start looking at the cosmos like the Christians look at Jesus and wait for something to happen with the sun, or wait for this to happen, instead of us doing the activating. So one puts a person in the mind frame of a waiting frequency. Yo, wait till them solar flare. Yo, wait till this, that way. And the other could put the person in the mind frame of a activated frequency, where, you tap into that black sun within you. Then shit start to happen. Bobby Hemmett said years ago, that Kundalini heats the earth up. I don't know how true that is. I know there's some truth to it. But, oh man, let me see what y'all talking about, man. Because I'm me talking in this. Let me see. Rich, I gotta mess with you. You've been smoking too. The ancestral too. What's funny? Y'all had some of the tobacco. And nobody gave me a testimonial. I don't know if a couple of y'all got the tobacco. I only had it for like a weekend available. Then I didn't have it available no more. But yeah, I'm waiting for some testimonials. I don't know if y'all was able to tap in or what, but I just had some tobacco last night after I heard about the meteor shit. I had to tap in with some tobacco. That thing is, well, man, that thing is beautiful. That thing is beautiful. I absolutely love the tobacco. Absolutely. Somebody said it's too hot to be out there right now. No, it's perfect. It's perfect for, individual like me. I'm just talking on the phone and I'm not dressed like, with my shorts on. I would normally have on my shorts and stuff like that. And I got on gold, chain and shit, So I'm just a little extra hot, but it's all good. Let me see what y'all talking about. Oh, Cambada all right, Cambada getting on the plane now. He just texted me. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So Cambada is gonna make it then. How do you feel when you smoke tobacco? I'm gonna use the word blue pill, use transcendental. Blue pill described his experience as transcendental. I also will use words Dr. B. Serious use, clear-minded, like a clear channel. We're all channelers. Some of us channel more than others. But I feel with the tobacco, you can feel your connection. And for people who have a problem feeling, like you never know, like we assume how we feel is how everybody else feels. A lot of people can't tap into the energy of just feeling things. Like a lot of us are intuitive and empaths, and we could just feel certain things. We could feel things in it. Yesterday afternoon, feeling whatever that meteor was, I just felt different. And this was before I knew it was meteor. And I don't know if something was wrong with me, but I'm driving. And I'm like, damn, why I feel like that? I wouldn't quite describe it as anxiety, but it was something. And I told myself just to take it easy, just to relax, but it was something. It was a strong feeling that whatever that was caused yesterday. And I don't know if other people in Georgia felt that feeling, but I'm driving and I'm like, damn, why I feel like it was just a weird, awkward feeling I can't describe. Yeah, awkward feeling I can't describe. Uh, Somebody said I felt different yesterday. Yeah. Oh, somebody said love the cigar, another level for sure. Flying in tonight for the hike. Looking forward to smoking one on the mountain. Yeah, spirits love tobacco. Which tobacco, Rich? What kind of tobacco is it? It is it's from Honduras. And the shamans, it's the tobacco that the shamans out there use. They're called the curanderos, and they're the shamans out there. And these are actually the shamans. Remember, Sabi's village was in Honduras. These are the shamans that help Dr. Sabi. So these aren't available to the general public, but um, I got, my spirit wanted me to have access to it. So I am now the tobacco chief. Y'all call me. Yeah, when y'all see me, y'all can say Radiohead Rich or Tobacco Chief. I am the Tobacco Chief now. I have been elevated. But yeah, they're from Honduras and they're 100% tobacco. The problem with cigars and even cigarettes is not the nicotine. Nicotine is actually good for us. We have nicotine receptors. There's been so many lies told about nicotine. So many lies for us. But they have over like 20,000 chemicals or some shit like that. In the cigarettes and in all them cigars and everything. So they took, just like everything else, they take our medicine, they take our spirituality, they take our hip hop, they take our music, they take our technology, and you know, they put the bullshit on it. So we are naturally we're the rhythm nation of the planet. So what do they do with our music? They take it and promote the most, lower part of it, the most lowest frequencies possible through their media, because it's such an effective tool for programming the avatar. Oh, that's what they do. But there's nothing wrong with nicotine per se, from what my research. Let me just say that, and from what my teachers told me, Dr. Valentine, Rod Hayes, Dr. B. Serious, and in fact, a lot of people when that thing was going down in 2020, a lot of people were wearing the nicotine patches. They didn't get the what. This was in 2020. This is a lot of the most of the white communities onto that information about the nicotine patches. They up on game with that. I don't know if a lot of black people. There's not a lot of black people that talk about that on YouTube. You know, but yeah, like I said, how can I get? I'm gonna have the tobacco is available. Whew, for people who donate to the channel. It's a gift from me to you for donating to the channel, helping me grow the channel. You know, uh, obviously, I'm constantly working on taking the channel to the next level with ideas and shows and concepts. And I'm upgrading certain things, camera equipment, things like that. Going to be doing more traveling with the camera. So it's a gift for donations that pour in to the channel. And it's a certain amount for the donation. You know, but I'm going to have them tomorrow on the mountain. So if you would like to donate to the channel, I'll let y'all know about that tomorrow. It's actually a little cheaper in person than it would be in the mail, you know. But it's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely. I actually like the vibe and the feeling of that better than anything else. I'm not a shrooms guy. I know a lot of y'all do the shrooms. That's not my particular spirit right there. I'm not a marijuana guy. Nope, definitely guy. I engage in it once in a while. And I'm not saying these things are bad. I engage in shrooms once in a while. Well, I haven't shroom in years, to be honest. And then whenever I do it, it's like a micro dose. I'm not like, like blue pill would take like 7 grams. I don't, that ain't for me right there. That definitely ain't for me. Actually, every time I took shrooms, I started itching. And nobody's able to tell me why that is. The only other time I started itching, I remember I had surgery on my shoulder, and give me a second. And they gave me Percocets for the pain. So I was on perks for about a week, and the perks made me itch, had me itching. So that's what I remembered about when I took them shroom, and I was like, damn, this shit got me itching like I'm taking perks. So I'm not a real big shroom guy. Like I like the spirits. Anybody who knows me know I like wine and alcohol. I'll engage in that, and I wouldn't recommend that to nobody. Alcohol, and you hear all the things about alcohol, and the entities possess you, and it's not for everybody. Just like shrooms ain't for everybody. But my spirit resonates with that, and you gotta know who you are. You gotta know who you are. And just like everybody else, I had some bad nights on it. But I'm older now, so I don't overindulge. You young. When you young, Hennessy was everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more of a wine. Haven't drunk like hard like liquor in a while. I'm more of a wine guy. I buy the finest of wines and I engage in some wine sipping. But anything other than that, I don't really deal with the shrooms or anything. But the tobacco, yeah, my point was I fell in love with the tobacco. I was like, oh yeah, this is, and I always like Cuban cigars. Always like Cuban cigars, but this is the ones I got from Honduras, 100% pure tobacco that only the shamans engage in. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. Yeah. Oh man, look at this, man. This is something. But let me see what y'all talking about. Tequila, yeah, I'll do some tequila. Tequila's better than that than Henny. Henny, I can't. Can't do that. I'm a little too old for that. I can't do that no more. But yeah, tequila's cool. I like tequila. Um, Tequila's cool. I like tequila. Haven't, like I said, I haven't drunk it in a while, but um, I like tequila. Man, this sun is beautiful. It's like beaming, y'all. What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, it's like beautiful out here, y'all. But this is pretty much, some of y'all never mountain. This is pretty much how the mountain look. The mountain look. Somebody said, may I ask, I am fam, please say a prayer for me going through spiritual war. I won, but they haven't stopped yet. Alone, healing, handling, attitude. I think that's what you're saying. So yeah, y'all send a prayer to Kindred. Kindred. All right. Hope you realize what you got to realize, Kindred. Kindred. Goddess Nicola said, answer me, please. What did you say, Goddess Nicola? Guys, I don't know what the hell. I'm climbing the mountain now. Goddess Nicola act like I'm looking at. Let me see. Let me scroll up a little bit. I don't know what the hell you talking about, Goddess Nicola. And I'm scrolling. Oh, Dave, you gonna be all right, Dave? Big Dave. I'll see you tomorrow, my brother. Yeah, Goddess Nicola, I don't see your question. So, how much is the donation for shipping the tobacco? It's 30. The donation is 30, but it's not on Cash App. Pardon me. It's on PayPal. I'll give the info soon. I'll give the info soon. I'm not even using the regular PayPal I use. I'm using another PayPal, so I'll give information soon. All right, let me see. Somebody said it could be allergic reaction because some people I've heard consider a mushroom like a mole. Somebody says it's 488 Evans Street in what city here? Now I cannot find it. Oh, that's what Goddess is asking. That's in the west part of Atlanta. That's in the west end part of Atlanta, 488 Evans Street. I think that's where the joint is at tonight with red and blue. But yeah, you can't miss it. It's we got Google now. It's very very easy to find. I think the name of the cafe is YG Urban Cafe. But yeah, that's in the west end part of Atlanta. Will it be live broadcast tomorrow? Not all of it. Not all of it. I was thinking about my cameraman. He couldn't make it. He wasn't built for that. He wasn't built for that life. to walk up a mountain with a camera, film it. Man, my cameraman would have passed the F out, man. But and yeah, it's for me to fully enjoy the moment. I'm not gonna be filming. I might film parts of it. I always film parts of it, but I know you. Sometimes there's people with cameras that be out there, so we'll see. All right. Somebody said Rod and Billy on Patreon was amazing. Yeah, y'all gotta sign up to Patreon. Watch that video. I know some of y'all sign up, then y'all unsubscribe for the Patreon, then sign up again. It's whatever y'all gotta do to see the video, but this one y'all gotta see. We have to really, there was an era in consciousness where we all talked about how thoughts create our reality, right? And that is 100% accurate. But we gotta understand the importance of sacred geometry and manifesting certain things too. So I think that's the wave right there. Us manifesting, not just thinking about positive thoughts all the time, but manifesting using sacred geometry. Oh man. So yeah, we gotta get into that. Uh, Somebody said it went from 95 degrees to 75 degrees. Yeah, it done got cool out here now. The wind is blowing and everything. I'm about to get out of here though. Why does the rocks look like that melted? Yeah, I don't know. Rod Hayes said though, that this used to be a volcano. Way, way long ago. Way, way long ago. But let me get out of here. I got a lot of things to do today. Let me get out of here, family. I don't think I'm gonna climb up the whole mountain today. Well, y'all come with me while I climb back down, and then I'll get off here. Yeah, I ain't gonna climb up the whole mountain. I just want to give y'all a feel for those coming tomorrow, and also those who can't make it. Give y'all a feel of how Stone Mountain looks. But I ain't gonna climb the whole thing. What part of Georgia did the media hit? Ville. It hit where the blacks, are. The blacks. Don't tell the Moors I said that word though. The blacks, as Trump would say, the blacks. Are we meeting somewhere specific? I don't know what you're the walk-up trail. Yeah, we're meeting at the walk-up trail tomorrow. Like I told everybody, you're gonna see it's gonna be like 100 cars. It's gonna look like a rap concert. You're gonna think Kendrick Lamar was in town. I'm a rock star. I'm bringing out all the rock stars. We all rock stars. So we gonna be vibing. We gonna, we gonna be doing our thing tomorrow. But it's gonna be a lot of cars there, so you can't. It's gonna be impossible, absolutely impossible, not to know where to go tomorrow. But yeah, just go to the exact spot is called the Walk Up Trail. Yeah, it done got cool out here. Done got cool out here. That sun ain't, you know. Yeah, there was rumbling, definitely rumbling. I talked about that a little earlier. Yeah, definitely talked about it. Definitely rumbling. Uh, yeah, let me keep walking. Actually, for those who are coming tomorrow, you got to be a little more careful walking down the mountain than walking up. So just keep that in mind. Walking up, it's not, both of them have their degrees of difficulty, but I would say be careful walking down the mountain. I've seen people slip walking down. I've slipped just a tad bit, not really slip, but walking down could be a little challenging sometimes. So you just gotta be aware when you're walking down the mountain. But what's beautiful is that We had the last Snow Mountain retreat. I mean, hike. We had over 10 people that was over 70 make it to the top. Now that is those that's goals. Like I said, I would absolutely love to be on this round and to be 70 and to still be able to make it up Stone Mountain. Those are goals. That is something that I aspire to be doing at that age. So shout out to everybody, the elders who managed to make it up the mountain and they're over 70. You are definitely an inspiration to the younger generation to keep our health up and to stay vibrant. And it's a beautiful feeling, climbing the mountain. It's a beautiful feeling. We got to embrace things in life that gives us that feeling, that sense of that spiritual sense of awareness, of beauty in the universe. The world is a beautiful place, but we're not looking at it in that way. We're looking at TV. So, you know what I'm saying? TV replaced the beauty, so we don't see the beauty no more. But you could go to the park and appreciate the beauty of the universe, all the sacred geometry. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. The trees, the smell of nature gives you that euphoric vibe. Yeah, that expanded. I see somebody say that expanded sense of being. Yes, indeed. Looking at the stars. That's the things like looking at the stars, going to the park, going by the water, the ocean gives you that expanded sense of being. It's really a beautiful feeling that you can't describe. That I would advise everybody to engage in. You know, see the little squirrel right there. Squirrel came to say, "What's up, little squirrel?" Yeah. Oh, y'all see, looking at the trees going through the rock. Yeah, yeah. Like so much to appreciate, right? Somebody talked about the trees going through the rock. Yeah, I see that. So much to appreciate. So much to appreciate. Oh, somebody said yesterday it went from 95 to 75 in 30 minutes. Oh yeah, yeah. Where's this at? Where was this at? Somebody said how long does it take to get to the top? Well, I was almost at the middle point, but I kept stopping because I'm talking on the phone. I would say 20 minutes. Blue Pill says 30. I would say about 20 minutes, and we're not rushing, so different people are going to make it to the top at different times. But if I'm by myself, usually 20 minutes, and I'm at the top if I'm by myself or with a small group. But tomorrow might take a little longer. But excellent exercise, man. We live these sedentary lifestyles where we're in front of the computer all day, and a lot of the diseases that's out right now could be attributed from our lack of mobility, and we're just sitting still. We're not out in nature, so it's gonna be beautiful to be out in nature. And anything's loud. You hear that, right? It's gonna be beautiful to. It works out so many different muscles. Climbing a mountain, so many different muscles. Brothers be stopping and doing pull-ups midway. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Somebody said, have you hugged the tree yet? Not in a long time. I've hugged the tree once or twice. I'm not really a big tree hugger. I'll put my hands on the tree, but I'm not really a big tree hugger. Maybe one day, but not now. Oh, in Greensville, South Carolina, went from 95 to 75. Okay. Somebody says the goal to make it to the top at sunrise or before. Well, the goal is just to make it to the top. It's not a race. I just want us to be out here before sunrise. There's nothing, like I said, some things you just got to experience. There's nothing like climbing the mountain while it's still dark, somewhat dark, and the sun is just coming out. But you don't have to make it to the top by sunrise. I just want us to get that feeling of climbing while the sun isn't fully out yet. It's a vibe, y'all. It's a vibe. You know, Radiohead is the link posted for donations. No, it's not. It's not. Um, I'll let y'all know tomorrow. I'll tell you what. For everybody that tunes into the Stone Mountain hike tomorrow, because a lot of people gonna be getting cigars tomorrow. A lot of people. I'll tell y'all the link tomorrow. I think because it's a PayPal. I think I don't want to say the wrong PayPal and y'all start sending it, but it's because it's a different PayPal. It's UGR something. But I have tomorrow for y'all. Like I said, I'm not gonna go live the whole time, but I'll go live somewhat during the live. Yo, side note, yo. So check it, y'all. I was in Guitar Center because y'all know I'm a music producer, man. Yo, they had this 1980. This is before I was born. A 1980 Rhodes piano. I was playing that shit. Oh my God, y'all. If y'all could hear, wow, we don't get instruments like that no more. Wow, you know them instruments back in the day, they had transformers and shit in it that give it a certain sound. That's why Stevie, and this is the Fender Rhodes that Stevie used to use. Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire. I mean, it was beautiful. It was in good condition too. All the keys still work. Whoever had it all these years, I mean, that's over what? That's over 40 years old. 1980. Oh man, I fell in love, y'all. I gotta go back there and play with it today, man. That's where when I leave here. Should I eat? I ain't eat yet today. I might wait. I need some water. That's what I need. I need some water. And I finished my water. I need to get some more water. I don't live far from here though, so I'm gonna stop by the house real quick. But yeah, man, I was playing that. But yo, that music, man, with oh man, the instruments that they had that they were privy to back in the day. I might buy it. They was trying to get me hard to buy it yesterday, man. I might buy it. I might buy it. Them things is vintage, boy. That stuff. I'm investing in keyboards and synthesizers that I plan on keeping forever. Like I tell my son, I'm passing down all my synthesizers that I got. I'm about to have a huge music rollout, meditation music, all types of things. But this Rhodes piano, whew, man, to be able to make music with that and make meditation vibes and songs, like that's another level. See, now I gotta pay attention because it get a little. Y'all see this here? Look at all this shit. See all of this here? Oh man, yeah, you gotta pay attention when walking down here. Gotta pay attention. That's why I said walking down, walking down, you gotta pay just as much or more attention than walking up. You know. Yeah, I remember like one time I came out here, I came out here with my family. And there was this white dude, yo, he was doing crazy. He was jumping and running and skipping. Like I ain't never seen no shit like that. He was going in, yo. I was like, yo, like y'all should have seen him running down the mountain, full speed. Said, damn, that is amazing. That is amazing. But you gotta be careful walking down this thing here. Gotta be careful. See, that's the side. I can't wait for y'all to see that view tomorrow from the top of the mountain. But yeah, 5:45, y'all. 5:45 a.m. I just went up almost halfway to give y'all a glimpse of what it's like. I'm about to get out of here though. Walking back down. I was thinking about walking all the way up, but I'm in the back of my mind. That's why I mentioned the piano. In the back of my mind, I'm like, Rich, man, you got to go to Guitar Center and play that 1980 Rhodes piano. That shit, y'all telling y'all, man. Y'all was playing it, and it was shaking other instruments. Like there was a cymbal next to it and the vibration from it. And I played the other keyboards, and it wasn't doing that. Yo, it was, oh my God, I can't explain it. But if I do get it, I'm a have like some amazing pieces for y'all. And it don't have to be rap or hip hop or nothing like that. But it's just I'm gonna do something musical with it. But oh man, I love things like that. You know that things like that give me pleasure. You know, especially since I'm learning more about cymatics and analog gear and stuff like that. Oh man, see what y'all talking about. I see you going to buy it. I don't know yet. They trying to get me to buy it, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But that'll be a great addition. That will be a great addition. Let's see. Somebody said, "What at Stone Mountain before the yep, yeah, got out here." Yeah, I had to meet part of my security team out here. Uh, they wanted to get a feel for exactly what's going on tomorrow. There's a lot of big names out here tomorrow, and this is not like an event indoors. This is like an outdoor event. So, what's up?
I've been chatting for you.
Oh, somebody see me. Somebody spotted me.
And I said he's live. I
How
got
you
to
doing?
come. I'm good, brother. We
Night.
got to chat when you get off, okay?
Okay, all right. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, I forgot what was I saying. Oh yeah. I had to meet my security team out here, and yeah, they just had to get a feel for everything, and see how it looked. So that's why I came out here. Then I said to myself, let me climb up a little bit, see, let the family see. And I was inspired by the meteor yesterday. The meteor. I keep saying meteor. But yeah, I was inspired by that. I definitely think that's a sign, especially that it came to Georgia and we're having this meetup in Georgia. Especially that this, things like that don't just happen. It's the largest one ever seen during the daytime, ever. I don't think it was a missile. I don't blame anybody for thinking that. I do think it was a meteor. Some people think it was a missile, a fragment from a missile, because of what's going on with the tensions with Iran and Israel. But yeah, man, it's just a beautiful thing. I know there was sun in the airs yesterday. You know. Somebody, yeah, Meteor Man, B-Dell was telling us, and you know what's funny? B-Dell was telling us to watch Meteor Man. Did I go the right way? Where the hell am I? Oh yeah, no, this is here. B-Dell was telling us to watch Meteor Man like a week or so ago, I think. So yeah, it's definitely that time to check out Meteor Man. I might shit. With that being said, I might watch that tonight. Nah, I don't have time to watch that. Listen. None is as important. Nothing is as important right now as me going to play this 1980 Rhodes piano, and just to absorb the vibrations that this piano produces. So that is my goal right now, to play. You know what I'm saying? I will not be denied from this piano. I want to know who owned it previously, whose energy was on. I want to know if anybody made hit records with it or radio records. They asked me yesterday if I wanted to talk to the owner, but it was late. I was trying to get out of there. But the previous owner. But yeah, man, things like that, man. You got to find what brings you joy in life, y'all. And what brings you joy might not bring anybody else joy. So it's important to know what brings you joy and tap into that, so you could be internally happy. I'm a happy dude. I'm genuinely a happy dude, because I stay true to who I am. And I love the simple life. You know what I'm saying? I love my family and I love what I do for a living. I love the information. I've been in this information hard since I was like 19. You know what I'm saying? I used to spend so much money buying VHS tapes, so much money. And I remember when I was young, you don't have a lot of money. Sometimes, sometimes you got a lot of money. But when I was young, I didn't have a lot of money. But what I knew was, I had to make a choice to get a fitted hat, because I'm from New York, so we always got fitted hats. That's part of New York City culture. You get fitted hats or whatever. So I used to say, damn, I could get this fitted hat, and at the time it was like 20 cents. I could get this VHS tape, the VHS tape. Like, you see how y'all be crying now? Like, people be crying. I'll give you an example. I just did a video with Rod Hayes and Billy, and it's on Patreon. People are out there crying, real tears, because it costs $5 to watch. And that non-appreciation for the knowledge and that crying and unwilling to invest in the knowledge is going to prevent a lot of people from tapping in. And they're going to project their anger on the people who have invested their personal energy into putting something together by telling them they shouldn't do something when that's not the case at all. When I was young, was there? Not right now, brother. Not right now. Um. Okay. Okay. Um. What was I saying? Yeah. So you like when my point was saying I'm 20 years old, just willing to spend. And Vicky was on my show. She said the same thing the other day. She was like, "Yo, she was willing to pay whatever to learn." Like there's a certain eagerness and just a wantedness. I don't know the right word when you're trying to figure out who you are and you're willing to go through great lengths. You know, some people join. I wasn't never willing to join a society. Like that's not, I never belonged to any organization. But I was willing to invest in the information and invest in lectures. And, I got so many books and so many VHS tapes. And after the VHS tapes, I got, then it was DVDs. So I would get DVDs, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said a meteor came down. Someone at the event is going to receive a message. That was an angel that came before the event. Yeah, if we receptive, and I said this the other day on the show, receptivity is my number one goal. And that's why I changed the name that I'm being called from Black Magic to Radiohead Rich. Because receptivity is my ultimate goal. Receptivity to my higher self. I'm gonna let I want to be the full activity of God, and I'm gonna let God do its work, whatever we want to call God, the universe, Big Mom, whatever name you got for divinity. But yeah, receptivity is the name of the game for me. That's why I'm Radiohead Rich right now. And the biggest spell, we talk about spells and magic and all that. The biggest spell you could ever perform on yourself is the name you call yourself. That is the biggest spell a person could ever perform. So you got to be real careful about what you call yourself, because that is that is the spell of all spells, or what you allow people to call you. That's why sometimes when our parents give us nicknames and they don't know how much that's affecting our personality when we get older, because we took on that energy of that name. So yeah, you got to be real careful about what you call yourself or what you allow people to call you. People come up with these names, and sometimes, I tell you, the example I have. I remember one time when I'm like 18, my boy started my one of my boys, one of my friends started wearing state property. Remember Freeway and Beanie Siegel and Rockaware, they had another clothing line, state property. And when he started wearing it, he was a Catholic school kid, so he wasn't in the streets hard or nothing like. But when he started wearing it, all of a sudden he got locked up. And I'm on my law of attraction shit back then. So I'm like, yeah, that vibration. I didn't say nothing. He wouldn't understand it. But in my mind, I'm like, damn, that's that law of attraction thing right there. That law of vibration thing. You know. Uh. Uh. But let me get out of here. Yeah, BDL did just make a video about Atlanta being Atlantis. So maybe that comment had to come here. Maybe that comment had to come here. But yeah, we definitely gonna be activated tomorrow morning. We activated now. We ain't gotta wait to be activated. We activated now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta what's that word? We gotta decree it. I'm on my I am shit. I study a lot of Saint Germain and the I am principles. That gives me that power. Yeah, that gives me that power. That I am, that's one of the most amazing technologies in the universe. It's not just an affirmation, it's a technology. It's a force. You know what I'm saying? It's a God force. It's God power. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just don't ever look at it as just an affirmation. It's not just words. It's not just words, family. But yeah, let me get out of here. Let me just see what y'all appreciate chopping it up with y'all, building with these damn little flies. Appreciate talking to y'all real quick. Uh All right. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow in person or on the live. Okay. I will see y'all live tomorrow in person. Yeah, I will see y'all live in person or like I said, I'm gonna go. I'll be on the for a little while. I'll go live on the phone, but can't be live for too long because I gotta soak up the experience. Gotta soak up the experience, y'all. Gotta soak it up. Gotta soak up. What's in my pocket, dog? Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, that's our money affirmation. We gotta say that. I hope some of y'all who know about that come to the mountain, dog, so we can scream that on top of the mountain. Cause ain't nothing wrong with prosperity. What's in my pocket, dog? Big face, huh? You know what's funny? Oh my God. I actually have some big face hundreds in my pocket right now. Wow. And usually I don't because everything is debit now, so I usually don't carry money, but I happen to have some big face hundreds in my pocket right now. So that is great. That is great. That is manifestation. But what's in my pocket, dog? Y'all know the rest of that. Big face hundreds. We rich by nature. Don't ever be ashamed of embracing wealth because of what people say. We rich by nature. Remember that's a dope name. Remember Naughty by Nature, Rich by Nature. And my name is Rich. Damn, I should make a shirt like that. See that? See how the downloads come? Oh shit. Rich by Nature. I should make a shirt like that. Didn't Black Dot make some spin on a shirt like that? Urban I think he made a spin on Naughty by Nature, Conscious by Nature, son. But yeah, Rich by Nature. We rich by nature, y'all. Somebody said we're in Stone Mountain. Um, we're gonna meet at the walk up trail. Like I said, I'm in Decatur. I want to be there. Why don't you be here? You don't have to want. Just be there. Oh, Urban Egg, yeah, Ascending Infinite. Shout out Ascending Infinite Goddess. She said, what shirt they got exactly? What does their shirt say? Ascending Infinite Goddess. Yeah, I know it don't say rich by nature, right? What is their shirt? What does Urban X shirt say? I keep be saying Urban Legends, Urban X. Oh, you coming? Okay, all right. Yeah, what does they shirt say? I keep telling y'all I'm about to get out of here, and I keep talking to y'all, right? That's how. Somebody said, "Do you believe you're people that are targeted individuals now?" I don't even know what you mean by that. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, Fanny, make sure, make sure your go to Patreon, sign up for that. Conscious by nature. Okay, I knew it was something. Yeah, conscious by nature. Yeah, with the line. Okay, conscious by nature. Right. I'm rich by nature. Yeah. But unconscious by nature. Shout out to Black Dot, by the way. Make sure y'all get his book too. I have a meteorite for you tomorrow, fam. CK44 Creations. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, I'm finally getting out of here. I'm gonna go play that 1980 Rhodes piano, so everybody knows I'm gonna and contemplate buying it. I'm going to look at this 1980 Rhodes piano that the late great Stevie Wondered, the same instrument that the late great Stevie Wondered, um, Earth, Wind, and Fire, to say a few. One of the instruments that the greats used. I'm going to go play on that. There's nothing like it in the world. They don't make instruments like that no more. So I'm going to go. That's how I have my fun. I'm going to go have fun doing that. You know. Oh yeah, I said the late great. Oh yeah, what? Yeah, not the late. Listen. I've been out here and I just climbed half the mountain in the sun, so my my mind might be a little scrambled. Pardon me. Not the. I say that like he's deceased or something. No, the great, the one and only Stevie Wonder, Thanks for correcting. I was about to say, see, my mind is a little. I just climb half and I'm talking on the phone. If I wasn't talking on the phone, I'd be good. But talking on the phone and climbing a mountain in the sun is, a task within itself. You know. No, he didn't pass. I don't want people. No, 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 he didn't pass. But damn, yeah, I need some water, y'all. And I finished. Yeah, I think one of the young brothers had water. I don't have. You know what I should do, y'all? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. You know how things come to your mind. Your brother got a water, right? I just told y'all I got. I happen to have big face hundreds on me. I'm gonna get the brother a donation, young black brother. He's gonna get a donation from me. He doesn't even know it yet. You know how this is an example. You know how you don't even know blessings is coming to you, right? I should. Son just told me to do that. The day before Stone Mountain, I'm making a blessing on Stone. What's up, man? I'm spiritual, right, young man? So how old are you, brother? 15. So I just got, I'm on live right now. And I just told the people, I was like, damn, I'm thirsty. Then I said, damn, the brother got water. When I walked by, I didn't realize I had money on me. But somebody just was talking, they was singing a Plies song and they said big face hundreds. So I said, oh, I got $100 bill on me. So I said, I'm gonna get that brother a donation. So let me get one water, brother, and I'm gonna give you this. I want you to remember this day, man, and know that the spirit is real and that, when you have positive thoughts, things will come to you. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate your hustle. You just sitting here calm and relax and keep up the good work, brother. All right? You know, life is a marathon. Always remember that. So don't think it's a race. You ain't got a race with it. It's a marathon, man.
All I gotta do is slowly pace.
There you go. There you go, brother. But appreciate meeting you. What's your name again?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, man. Stay up, all right? I remember when I was your age. You got a long life ahead of you, all right?
Yeah.
All right, stay up, Jeremiah.
All right, you too.
All right. Yeah, so what I was saying was when things come to your mind, you'll get divine. This is how I do my events, right? And this is how I do everything I do. I just get divine inspiration. I just go with the flow. Like I'm the flow god. So I just try to stay in the flow of things. But cause you see how that shit happened? Somebody in the chat said big face hundreds. I forgot I had hundreds on me. I forgot I had hundreds. And I said, I usually got a debit card. I don't, but I have some hundreds on me right now. Because I'm going to go play this Rhodes piano and I got to make a decision to make. But in my mind, I said, well, the brother got water. So I said, let me support the brother and let the brother, we on Stone Mountain, right? Shit, we on Stone Mountain. We gotta put that love. I gotta put the love in the air for the mall. I gotta put the love in the air. Oh, see, y'all, come on now, y'all funny as a motherfucker. Somebody just donated 100. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, family. We currency, y'all. And it circulates. See, listen, hold up. Listen, this is come on, y'all. Y'all gotta love this shit. Listen, y'all gotta love this shit. Somebody just donated 100, right? So that's how it happens. When you give, we're not giving, we're not losing. When we give money, it's just circling. It's gonna circle back to us in ways that we could never imagine. So just I'm not saying spend your money foolishly, but when you really want something, let it flow. Or when you get that divine inspiration to give to somebody, do it. Do it. Do it. We got to stop being scared. See, some people are so scared to lose $1. If I say, to see this video, it costs $2. Just out of spite, a person be like, I ain't paying $2. No, I'm not. Like, man, it's just an energy exchange. That's all it is. It's just an energy exchange. And when you want to exchange energy with a person, you feel that that person's worthy. Like that brother's hustling on Stone Mountain, just sitting there. He could be in the street. Usually the water boys in Atlantis be in the street, harass people in the cars, and they got a bad reputation. Some of them. This brother's on Stone Mountain, quiet, calm, by himself. So I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I got the channel. I told you I'm a clear channel. What did I just tell you about Stone Mountain? Clear channel. So I got the message. I gotta follow through. If I say I'm Radiohead, I gotta follow the message, right? Gotta follow the message. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to that brother, man. 15. Damn, I remember being 15, man. What was I doing when I was 15? I think I got my first girlfriend when I was 15. I think that's when I had my first girlfriend. I was in a whole nother world. Because I used to play basketball a lot. Then when I got my first girlfriend, I ain't play basketball no more. That shit, the girl. Well, I just love basketball over 15 and in high school. I was having a good time, man. Damn, to be to that age, man. I wouldn't want to go back because I love the level I'm at now. But it was this life was beautiful, man. I ain't got good and bad that happened to me, man. This lifetime was beautiful. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. Somebody said at 15 I was just focused on me. Yeah. All right, family. I'm gonna see y'all. Let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, either in person or on the live. But I appreciate y'all. All right, family. Y'all stay tapped in, tuned in, turned on, as Esther Hicks would say. And regardless of what's going on, because there's a whole universe that awaits for us in the